Good day, guys. It's Promise Sebastian here once again. Okay, so guys, I will be taking you guys through on how I did this creative textile and shape. Okay, first of all, let's start with the background. Let me remove all the elements. Okay, so this is my blank background. So what you will do first of all is you get your image, wherever image you have your background placed, you get your image, wherever image. So I have my image here. I didn't have to go to bring it again, so I make it visible. So this is my image. It's like it's locked. I unlock it. So this is my image here. You place it normally, anyhow you want to place it. Then you get your text. Promise. So this promise, I go to change font. Okay, so this is the font I used there. So I increase the font, increase the text. I think I'm good now. So you can make it relative to the center or anyone, but just your choice. I always like to make it relative, so it to be well aligned. So it's in the center now. It's not balanced, so no need for adding to the center. So I press my OK. Then I copy this text. Then place it perfectly well again. Then I make this first one. Maybe I'll lock the second one. Then this first one now, I'll go to color. Get an opacious color like this. Like let's say, let me choose this white now. Once you click any color you click, then you go to this plus button here. Once you click it, you see the color menu here. You reduce this your opacity level, only this third one. Now you see this third one is the opacity level. Then you reduce it to the extreme. Once you reduce it to the extreme, the color becomes 100% transparent. So it's now 100% transparent. I click OK. Then I go to stroke. I add stroke to it. Maybe let me choose a white stroke. So this pattern of design, you have to use a lighter stroke on it. So you don't use both strokes. So maybe 2, it's okay. 2, it's okay. Or even 1. I used 1 on that. 1, it's better. 2 is okay, but 1 is better. So this is it now. You see the magic here is the outline is in the front, while the other bold font is at the back of the image. So this is it. Then you just adjust the text to your preferable style. Okay, so try to watch the video to the end, because I will be doing the one for shape. The one for shape is not the same with the one for text. The one for shape, you can't just reduce the opacity on color only. You have to work with another pattern. So stay tuned. This is the one for text. Then you move to your adjust. You see I've adjusted and it's now better now. So this is it for the text part. So I go and lock it so I don't shake my hand. So you can pause and go back to the video to understand what I did here. So for the shape part, you get your shape. Let's say maybe a circle shape. You place it just at the head there. Then you will see what will happen to this shape. Let me try to make it transparent from the color menu of this shape. You see I have a transparent color here. You see it won't give me something transparent here. So I even go to the menu where I got the shape, this edit menu. I go to the color section, I add transparency. You see it's not working. So what you would do is you go to the gradient part here. It's only gradient you can use to make shapes transparent and add stroke to it. Without gradient it won't work. So here over here I have a gradient. So in case you don't have a transparent gradient, just click any of the gradients you have in your menu. Once you click it, you click the plus button again, like that of the color. In gradient you always have 2 colors. So you go to the first color, you go to the color of the first color menu, reduce the opacity, make it 100% transparent, then go to the second color, click on it, go to the color menu for it, reduce the opacity, that is make it 100% transparent. Then this is okay. You see, I have a transparent shape now. Then from here, this is the few color parts for this shape. Now in getting a shape, this is the few color part for it. Then I will now go to the stroke part in creating shapes. This is my shape menu. Now this is what I have. I go to the stroke part, then change my stroke color to white, then add a stroke here. You see, I've gotten a stroke. So you click OK. You see, I now have a stroke here. So this is the first one, so I can just copy it again. I did the stroke before the image, then I copied it again. I go to the edit, then this one is just getting your circles. I just want to redo everything I did, so I go to fill color and fill it. So this one, the filled one, will have to be at the back of the image, while the one with the outline will be in the front. The filled one is at the back of the image, while the one with the outline will be the outline one will be the one in the front of the image. So you adjust till everything is aligned perfectly well. You see, it's aligned perfectly well. So I've gotten that of my circle, but this wasn't how it was on the picture. So it's like it's on my cheek, so I'll bring it down. Bring it down. Okay, so it's okay now. I lock it so I don't mistakenly shift it. So I've actually locked it. So this is it. Very easy and simple. Very easy and simple. So this is it. Very easy and simple. So go try your own. You can play around with it. You can use it on your next design project. Okay, so thanks for watching, and don't forget to share with your friends, and do have a great day. Thank you.